we covered Rachel Morin's attack and passing back when it first happened.
A few times.
And we've covered it a few times. We covered it when they found the video, the CODIS match with the DNA, and the video of the suspect in Los Angeles, not in what was it? It was Harford County.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, there hasn't been much, and it's kind of devastating. Like, she's a mother of 5. Her family, her mother has had, she's been speaking on this. Her family has been forging ahead, trying to get leads on their own.
Yeah.
And it's such a tragic case, but there isn't really much here. I want to just talk about it because it's an important case. I think it's important that everybody keeps their eyes out. Like, I have an article here where they're talking about an attorney for the family saying, this guy could be the guy standing next to you.
Yep.
He side stalks victims, most likely. This guy is escalating. He's probably going to be a serial killer. And everybody all over the country needs to be paying attention to who's next to you, who's around you, who is watching you. Situational awareness of your surroundings is incredibly important. Rachel Morin was probably just out for a run with her headphones in, minding her own business, and then she didn't know what hit her, man. And it's a terrible, terrible, tragic situation. Since, the last time we covered this, the family attorneys have sent out letters and reward flyers to 5 principals at high schools in the area of that home in Los Angeles where they obtained the video of the suspect, where he was involved in some kind of assault of a minor. We don't know the nature of the assault or what happened. But yeah, they sent flyers and, a letter to each of them because it's really believed that this suspect is an LA native, that he has family across the border and probably family in other areas of the country, that he's Spanish speaking. That particular neighborhood was one of the only Hispanic neighborhoods in that area. And they're gang run for the most part. So,
yeah.
But, so in addition to that, the reward has been up to $20,000. We're going to post a reward flyer on the screen. If you see something, say something. Stay aware of your surroundings. There's also been, for the holidays, some fundraising events for her kids. There was a pizza shop that held a fundraiser in November to help the family with the holidays. Rachel Morin's mom has come out and talked about how hard the holidays are and how when Rachel was alive, it was... They apparently have a huge family, like 40 people or something like that, all going to her brother's house and having a huge Christmas together, and how they're kind of split up this year, and it's hard.
Yeah, I bet. And I think that it's good that we're talking about this, even if it's just a small little tiny update in the case, because it helps it stay relevant. And, a lot of times police officers are held back from being able to continue investigating based on what's going on financially. How much money were they allowed to put into this case? And they need a break to continue investing time and money into things sometimes. So any chance we get to bring any additional light on any case is a good thing, and I agree with you. I think that this crime was absolutely horrible. I mean, she was ended with a rock. That's insane. It's awful. Leaving behind multiple kids and a boyfriend and family and all these things, and it doesn't seem like she knew him. And like you said, it probably just happened out of nowhere. And somebody that can do that when they have no connections to people is somebody that we don't have a room for in our society. So we need this guy caught.
One of Rachel's daughters is autistic too, and she doesn't, that's a whole nother thing. Autistic kids need consistency. They need the same people, the people they trust in their lives. And it's a really sad situation. And her 5 kids range from ages 8 to 18, come from 3 different fathers. They've went to go live with their fathers. And, you know, her family for the holidays, like, and since her death, they've only been able to see the kids a couple times since they went to go live with their fathers, and they can't all be together for Christmas. I'm really glad that, you know, communities came together to raise money for the kids, though. I wish I had covered this a bit sooner so I could put those out there, but I know there's GoFundMes and things like that for their family. And if you feel the calling to help, and you can, and it's within your means, I absolutely think you should. You know, this is a good cause. This goes towards, you know, her kids. But another thing that's happened is they installed cameras on the Ma and Pa hiking trail along the secluded areas. It extends about 2 miles. There's multi-sensor cameras at 26 locations with fiber cables. They installed a conduit with a power infrastructure. It sounds like it almost works on its own. But it all gets backed up and saved, and then it gets, you know, the officials who need it can look at it.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that they did that. Really
Prevention,
glad.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Stay aware.
Yep, I wanted to say that anybody who has information or would like to talk, because her family and the cops absolutely believe that people know who this guy is, and they're probably his family members, and they're not saying anything for a reason. You know, a lot of people really, really believe that. But if you see something, say something, like I said before, and if you have any information in this case about this suspect or Rachel Morin's murder, please contact Harford County Sheriff's Office at 410-836-7788 or their email, which is rmtips@harfordsheriff.org.
All right. Yes, any help you can give.